forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, DeJounte Murray is out there with Edwards. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Powell. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Nothing like combining a long frame with a willingness to out-hustle everyone on the court. That defines Kelly Olynyk.
Back to Doncic. Gobert with the block. And here we go. Powell, no one around him. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his second basket of the game.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
We know that Luka's a three-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
Murray kicks to Edwards. And so just over a minute and a half played. Going in. Oh!
My goodness. How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now James, after Norman Powell missed from long range. LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Now, here's Doncic. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
For three, Edwards. The rebound by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's Olynyk. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Olynyk the pass to Edwards. Misses the wing J.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Now here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Clock at 4. There's Powell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vincent's checked in for Austin Reeves. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The 11-footer, Doncic, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Doncic. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you've got to love that energy.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Reed comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And Chris Dunn subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Doncic. Reeves against Powell. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Vincent misses. Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Alexander Walker finds Kessler. Pass to Reed. Here's Kessler. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 2. Reed. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect out there with Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
What's up? Told now by our producer. Do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems, we'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And so it's Minnesota with it. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura. Kessler, Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Connect. No good. Timberwolves trail.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's around 31 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Knecht is a very skilled offensive player. The question with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
Hachimura against Kessler. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Up top for Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. He had a nice open look right there. Hachimura's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Devin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Reed. Powell, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Murray's subbed in for Chris Dunn. The Lakers also making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Knecht. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Here is Edwards after Luka Doncic's bucket. There's what a sweet jam by Edwards.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. 13 feet away. Out to Doncic. That 3 off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vincent's checked in.
And, you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Now here is Hachimura. Boy, that win against the Jazz, he's another guy who really showed up to play. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Clippers.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Vincent. James against Powell. Shoots over Powell. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Hachimura's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. And it's Murray penetrating. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. Here's Hachimura. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offense. Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Lakers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The 3 for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Edwards. .56 seconds left in the first half of the game. And that one is good.
Well, pick and roll action. Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Outside, James. Back to Doncic. Pass to Vincent. Now Hachimura. 4 on the clock. And the baseline jumper, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Foul for 3. Vincent with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. The 3 for Doncic. Minnesota with the rebound. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. He'll get you back to the action after this break. Get ready for the big half-court shot.
Come, guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little... And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Rui Hachimura.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got DeJounte Murray. Gobert is out there with the Linux. Then there's Edwards. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Hayes. The rebound by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Slam Oh, but he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen. It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Gobert with a screen on Reed. Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Gobert with a screen on Reed. Edwards can't hit. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Murray finds the limit. The layup off target. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Minnesota making some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Gobert. Reed comes in for Olynyk, and it's done in for Murray. And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 1. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Doncic has got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Edwards, no good.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it left. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. The Timberwolves trail. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Over Reed. Edwards with another miss. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. James. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Some changes for Minnesota. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Powell. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Simmons. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game, and he comes up with the deuce.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
LeBron outside. Back to Doncic. Outside, James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron kicks to Hachimura. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Kessler the screen. Outside for Simmons. Alexander Walker passes to Kessler. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Doncic. Guarded by Simmons. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Doncic has got 8 points.
Yeah, the defense always has their hands full with Luka. This guy can score from absolutely anywhere.
Now the Lakers on the break. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for Ben Simmons.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
And it's done penetrating. Yep, it counts. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Los Angeles, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Here's Reeves. He's got 7. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers with the ball. Reeves outside. 2 on the clock. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Lakers. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Vincent is out there with Connect, and it's Hachimura in at the 5. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
To the inside, here's Vanderbilt. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. James, the bounce pass. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Murray's checked in. And the second free throw, good. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Los Angeles leading by 7. James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
He hits both from the stripe. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Kessler a screen on LeBron. And the rejection by LeBron.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Hachimura. Murray with it. Over in the corner, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And Connect gets it to go.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
Murray with it. He's picked up by James. Outside, Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.